Where do we even begin? It has been an extremely interesting 72 hours, to say the least. The New York Mercantile Exchange went out of their way to see to it that I was banned from Facebook for 14 hours. That's pretty funny if you ask me. They felt that I was causing trouble, that I was bringing about a bad name to them, all because of a Crude World. A Crude World is setting the bookshelves on fire. You want controversy? This is your controversy. This is what you're looking for. You're trying to find the book that's going to tell you everything that you need to know, everything that you wanted to know about commodities brokers. Well, this is the one to do it. A Crude World. They have gone out of their way to slander me, to attack me, to do everything in their power to silence me. The only thing they've done is they have encouraged me to fight even harder, to see to it that you, the reader, know exactly what it was like on the trading floor of the New York Mercantile Exchange during the days when most of all of the garbage happened. We're talking from 1993 to 2004. It led from the terror at the towers all the way up past through 9/11 and to the day when they started phasing out open outcry and bringing in the computers. Now, they don't want this read. In the last 72 hours, I have been contacted on my phone at 2 o'clock in the morning and berated via text. I have been cursed out and called every single ugly name that you can possibly imagine. My family has been attacked. I have been threatened. But you want to know something? The only thing they're doing is they are encouraging me to continue to fight the good fight. I did not start this battle. All I did was write a book. They're the ones who have made this ugly. They're the ones who have turned this into a war. They want a war, I will give them a war. I've been ostracized from the New York Mercantile Exchange. I gave my life's blood to that exchange. I did everything in my power to make money for my customers, for the brokers around me, and yes, for myself. Of course, for myself. It has come to this, my friends. They want to stop the book. I am not going to let them. I'm sure you're not going to let them. They wanted this. They're bringing this on themselves. They have actually encouraged me to write a follow-up book. I am currently speaking with attorneys to see just how far I can go and whose names I can use and if I'm allowed to use acronyms of the broker's badges or not. That would go a long way in describing just how malicious and how despicable a lot of these traders were. I am not saying that all of the men and women who traded on the New York Mercantile Exchange, on the Commodities Exchange, on the Coffee, Sugar, and Cocoa Exchange, or on the Cotton Exchange, were all crooks. We're all underhanded. I am in no way, shape, or form saying that. But I am saying that a lot of it happened. I was there. I witnessed it. I helped do it. Granted, I'm basically incriminating myself. That's fine. Go right ahead. Do whatever you want. It's been 11 years since I left the floor. I did nothing compared to what these guys did. Nothing at all compared to what these guys did. What did I do? I went out drinking and I did some drugs. Ooh. Who didn't on that floor? Some of them, but not most of them. It has come to the point where this little book right here, A Crude World, this is the controversy that you want to read. This is what they are trying to keep you from reading. This is what they are scared to death of. They don't want you to read this book. They will stop at nothing to see to it that you don't read this book. They are going to slander me. They are going to call me every name that you can think of. And the only thing that I can say is the louder they scream, the more they have to hide. The simple fact that they made sure that Facebook banned me for as long as they did proves that they have something to hide. We're not going to let this continue. Together, we're going to bring it to light. We're going to make A Crude World a bestseller. That's what we're going to do. Now, a lot of you think that I'm just in it for the money. Well, I'd be lying if I said that I'm not in it for the money. Of course I'm in it for the money. Every single person who writes a book is in it for the money. They'd be lying if they said that they weren't. Nobody wants to write a flop. Everyone dreams of seeing their name on that bestseller list. Everyone dreams of walking into their local Barnes & Noble and seeing on the big wall of bestsellers and new releases and hardcover editions their book, their name emblazoned in gold or purple or blue or red or whatever color you want to put on it. They all dream of walking past an unsuspecting reader and them thumbing through the pages of their book and saying to the person next to them, "Wow, this sounds interesting. I might pick this one up." They all dream it. I've dreamt it. The difference between those writers and me is that I have a community of over 6,000 men and women who are trying to stop me. They are scared to death that you, the reader, are going to learn the truth. That's what scares them. If they weren't scared, they wouldn't go through the trouble of trying to stop this book. They wouldn't be screaming from the mountaintops. The New York Mercantile Exchange's homepage banned me. It took the administrator to reinstate me. And for that, I am grateful. But also, I know that I'm going to have to keep it a little low-key. But there's no rule that says that I can't post here on YouTube. So I want all of you to watch this video. I want you to go out and purchase A Crude World. It is available on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, every single website you can imagine. You can go into the store and order it. You can buy it. It's a great read. It's an easy read. I haven't dumbed it down to make you think like you're being treated like you're an idiot. But it's not a technical manual. What it is it is the layman's definition of what the floor was like and how things worked. I tell everything. I hide nothing except the real names of the conspirators in the book. The book was not intended to incriminate everyone. However, with the attacks that I have been suffering, I can't make the same promises for the sequel, because there is going to be a follow-up book. Until then, my friends, I look forward to your feedback. I hope that you pick up your copy of A Crude World, and that you let me know what you think of it, as well as my other books. And if you look on YouTube under the name Russell Andresen, Andresen, you will find other videos for other books. Until then, I bid you a good night, and God bless. Thank you for your time.